Hey guys, so this video is the part 2 of the earlier video that was how to move over your ex, and in that video I talked about the three different levels of freedom which you have to achieve one by one. The first was physical freedom, the second was mental freedom, the third was emotional freedom, and you have to reach it one by one, and I told in that video that I'll discuss it further. So this is the video. So first, how do you achieve physical freedom? Physical freedom basically means moving away from that person, in which you're actually stopping those sensory inputs, those cues which you had when you were with that person, the smell of that person, their voice, how they looked, their phone number, everything. So how do you achieve that? The only way to achieve this is to cut all ties of contact. Now this means that delete all their photos from your phone and your laptop and your PC and wherever the hell you have those photos. I had one friend who had some of these photos, some of his ex's photos in his laptop in a very deep folder, and I told him, like, why don't you just delete it? He's like, no, I don't open it, that's why I've put it in such. But what happens is, you may think that, okay, I'll delete his number, but obviously I remember it now. So how does it make a difference? It will make a difference, because subconsciously your mind will know that, okay, that number is gone or that photo is gone. When you're deleting that photo, subconsciously your mind will know, okay, that photo is gone, I can never get that photo back, which is synonymous to your ex going away. That will help you build physical freedom. When you delete that number, that means, because the physical freedom is the first level, that means you're still stuck in that moving on phase. That means at regular intervals you're going to open your phone and look at that name saved. I don't know, many people, drunk call or drunk text, or you're going to text this, come back, whatever. Even if you don't do that, you're going to just see their name, and that's a sensory input. Your eyes are seeing that, your brain is processing that, right? When you delete that number, you are not seeing that name again. So cut all ties of contact, and just be strong in yourself. Know that, yes, I'm not going back to this person, and this person is not coming back to me. It's completely over. So cut all ties of contact. That's how you build physical freedom. The second step is mental freedom. Mental freedom is the level in which we try to lessen the amount of flashbacks. Generally, in every bad breakup we have flashbacks, where we're just going through our normal day-to-day chores and we just get a flashback of that person, right? We see some flowers and that reminds us of that person. And it's not just that that flower reminds us of that person, but also it takes us into the next 10 minutes wasting into thinking about various things in that relationship, which is gone now. So how do you build mental freedom? You build mental freedom by what? Just guess. You build mental freedom by telling yourself that, yes, it's okay to have flashbacks. I know, sounds very counterintuitive, right? You must stop it, but why are you allowing yourself to have those flashbacks? This is something you have to learn about the human brain. The more you try to resist an idea, the stronger it will come back. Just 2 seconds. Close your eyes and think about anything in the world, but not a red dancing monkey. Chances are, maximum of you, the first thought that came in their mind was a red dancing monkey. Why? Because the more you're trying to resist it, it'll come back again and again, stronger. So whenever you have a flashback, suppose you're in your room and you're just swiping away through your phone and you have a flashback, what you do is that you tell yourself, okay, fine, I'm not gonna resist it, I'm not gonna stop it, because generally people stop it. No, I don't want to feel bad, let's make me feel bad again. No. Sit down with yourself and say that, okay, what? I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna think about this. Whatever this, my brain wants me to think, whatever this flashback is about, I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna allow myself, and let's see how much, how much time it takes. For personally me, it initially, these sessions used to take like half an hour, 20 minutes, all, huge ass amounts of time. But slowly with practice, what it did is that the time lessened and lessened. Why? Because you're letting those thoughts flow. I consider our thought process, the stream of thoughts in our mind, as a river. And when you put a dam in the middle of a river, what happens? The river forces through it. The river, puts all its force to burst through it. And that's what will happen to you if you try to stop it. So allow it to flow. If you're allowing it to flow, 30 minutes down the line or 40 minutes down the line, your brain will automatically search for some new topic, random ass topic, something about your college, something about that weird ass bottle, something about this weird color, and you'll start thinking about that and you'll forget about this flashback. So whenever you have a flashback, think about it. Allow your brain, allow yourself to think about it. Now, your flashback may come at a time where where you're in your college, you're in your office or whatever, and you don't have the time to allow yourself. Do one thing: take a piece of paper, write it down. When I go home today, I am gonna think about this flashback. This is called priming. This is called anchoring. We're anchoring that thing. But okay, this is something I want to do, a note to myself. And when you go back home, do that thing. Don't forget. Take that note and sit with yourself and think about that flashback. Let yourself flow. So this is, how you build mental freedom. The third stage is the emotional freedom. In emotional freedom, you should be able to say, this is a watch, or this is a pen. The same way as you say, I had a bad breakup with my ex, or my ex was like this, or narrating your whole story about a relationship to someone else. Because what I've seen is that even after achieving mental freedom, there are some people who don't get these flashbacks, but when they're narrating their story, about their breakup or their relationship or anything from that, time to anyone else, they get emotional. They have a bad thought. Their energy, kind of goes into a negative space. So that's when you want to achieve that emotional freedom. That's when you have to understand how do you build or how do you achieve emotional freedom. You have to sit yourself down and make yourself understand that it's okay to lose someone. Because you are at this level, you have achieved the physical freedom first, you have achieved the mental freedom first, and now you're at the emotional freedom stage. So now you have matured, you have already matured, and you know that okay, that person is not coming back, and you have primed your brain with this thing. So sit with yourself every single day, at night, in the morning, in the evening, whatever it is. Close your eyes, and it should be a quiet time. So tell yourself that it's okay to lose that person. It's okay to lose some people in your life. It's okay even if that person made a mistake or you made a mistake. Use my 3-step formula: observe, learn, observe, analyze, and let go. Yes. Observe, analyze, and let go. Observe your thoughts. Ask yourself, why do I get emotional? Why do I get sad? So why do I get sad when I narrate my story to someone else? That's the surface question. Okay, because I had a bad breakup. Why did I had a bad breakup? Or what exactly hurts inside me? What does this story trigger inside me? Is this insecurity? Is this some sort of a void inside me? Is it, the want to be loved? What? Got the reason. Go much deeper into that. Okay, it's, triggering some insecurity inside me. Why? Why is this insecurity so attached to me? Like, where does this insecurity rise up from? What's the source of it? Ask yourself all these things, and slowly you'll get the answers from within you. And when you get these answers, slowly you'll be normalized with this fact. Your brain, your body, every part of you will be habituated with the fact, will understand and completely realize the fact that yes, you had a good chapter in your life in the past, and it's over now. It's completely over. And this, the next 5 years or the next 10 years of your life, that's a new book. And that's completely empty. You have the power to write anything you want there. So ask yourself, what do you want to write there? Do you want to write a sad story? Do you want to write a story in which you, the author, is completely down with mental illness issues, is completely down in their own darkness, and is like loathing in their own self-pity? Or do you want that book to be about a legend who went through a bad breakup and rose up themselves and built themselves like a warrior? They attained the skills that the era needed. They helped other people, they were kind to everyone, to humans and to animals, and they were the most amazing person ever. So you have the power. Think about that. You have the power to write whatever you want to in that book. So with that note, I'd like to end it. Bye.